work the files is that somebody like myself will fund the file for the client. So if you were, as an example, a client that's coming in to see me and you had an accident claim, I would take your claim on a contingency basis, meaning that I would collect my fee as a percentage of whatever I settled your claim for. But the other thing that I would do is I would fund the disbursements of the claim as it progresses through the litigation system. The main disbursement tends to be the medical records and the doctor records and things like that. That alleviates you as a client from having to pay any of these expenses, and therefore makes it much easier for you as a client to deal with the situation and to bring your claim forward successfully, because you know whatever expert is needed to get in place that I would pay for, and I would make sure that appropriate expert has been retained and is hired and is actually working for us. So those payments are called disbursements. Those disbursements have been getting very, very high in the last probably five to 6 years. They've really skyrocketed. The cost of doctor reports and expert reports has gone incredibly high than it used to be. In the old days, not to sound old, but doctor reports could be had for $1,000, $1,500, but now they're up to $7,000, $8,000, $10,000. Some of them are $15,000, depending on the expert you're retaining. So those are things that I am funding and I am paying for. As you can probably imagine, when you have a very high volume of files, the amount of funds that need to go out to pay for these things can be exceptionally high. I have roughly around 800 files right now, and the average disbursement per file can be probably 20 to 30,000 per file. So that's, you're looking at well over around $50 million prospectively that's going to be out there, if not higher at any one time, to maintain all of these files. Now that fluctuates obviously with time. The older a file gets, the more expensive it gets to fund from a disbursement basis, because you have to invest more money to pay for doctor reports that you may need. But that's about the average.